Hola! While I'm doing this, I'm going to be cutting pictures of Paul McCartney to go on my door right there. But this is my top 10 Beatles songs. This is in response to Wicked Pluto. So let me start off with my 4 honorable mentions, because she had 4 honorable mentions, so I'll have 4 honorable mentions. Number 14 is I've Just Seen a Face. I'm pretty sure it's sung by Paul. I haven't listened to it in a little while. A lot of the music I listen to while I'm pacing, so that has something to do with it. But I've Just Seen a Face, I just always really liked it. I was going to make a video with it before I realized that copyright was a thing that existed. And I didn't want to get another copyright strike on my YouTube channel, because I already have 2. Thanks to the Beatles, because I tried to do a video like this last year. That did not work out for me. Anyway, number 13 is Eleanor Rigby, which again is Paul. You're going to notice a bit of a theme here with Paul McCartney. He's the one I like the most. He's my favorite. But, I like Eleanor Rigby. I don't know anyone who doesn't like Eleanor Rigby. And I agree with you, Wicked Pluto. That cover by Cody Fry is pretty great. Number 12 is I'm Looking Through You. Again, pretty sure that's Paul. I know it's definitely sung by him. I'm not sure if it's written by him, though. Probably is, though. I just really like it. I think it's a nice little I Hate You Now song. Definitely not how I feel about my ex-boyfriend at all. Number 11 is Maxwell's Silver Hammer. Fun fact about Maxwell's Silver Hammer, this was actually the song that got me into the Beatles the way I am now. I've always liked the Beatles, but Maxwell's Silver Hammer is what really made me like them. I heard it in the car with my aunt and my cousins, and I was like, I have to hear more of that. And now we have a cat named Maxwell, and I'm obsessed with the Beatles. Okay, number 10. This is the top 10 now. Number 10 is Helter Skelter. It's a good song to pace to. It really gets you going. You really just want to move to it. It's amazing. It's so great. And my friend and I both really like the Beatles, and she really likes the end because her favorite's Ringo, where Ringo shouts, "I've got blisters on my fingers." I'm not going to attempt to do any accents because I'm not very good at it. But that's number 10. I'm going through this very quickly because I'm nervous because I'm on camera. Here's this one. Isn't he great? I love him. Okay, next one. And number 9 is Nowhere Man. In the Yellow Submarine movie, it's really sad because it's like this poor little thing's like spinning around on a thing while they sing about how lonely he is and how sad he is. And Ringo's like, "Can he come with us?" And they're like, "Fine." So that's how they end up with Nowhere Man. I can't remember its actual name, but it's a thing. They were really mean to an elephant in that movie. I remember that. Number 8 is Girl, which is sung by John. And, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think it's romantic when it's really not. It's clearly about an abusive relationship. Because, I mean, just if you actually listen to the lyrics, he sounds so drained and upset and sad. Number 7 is Something, which is George. I really like this song. It's sweet, it's romantic, the video adds to it. Because, I mean, they're all with the people who they were with at the time. Paul and Linda look happy together. John and Yoko look like John and Yoko. Ringo and Maureen look great. And George and Patty look fine. So, it's just a nice song and a nice video. Number 6 is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. If you've seen the video for this one, and heard the version that goes with the one video where it's like that chalk guy dancing with the girl, That's the version I like. I don't like the actual, well, I like the actual version, but I like the version with the chalk guy a lot more because I like the end of it. You have to go listen to it, though, because it's really good, and I don't want to rob you of that experience. Number 5 is Dear Prudence, which is sung by John. Now, this song, I don't know why I like it, I just kind of do. It kind of reminds me of my grandma, almost, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but whatever, it only has to make sense to me. There's this song. Number 4 is The Ballad of John and Yoko. I remember the first time I listened to this song, my grandma had just pulled up to our house. I was outside when I listened to it for the first time, and I ran up to her and I was like, have you heard The Ballad of John and Yoko? Of course she's heard The Ballad of John and Yoko. I wasn't very smart, but she's like, oh yeah, that one's pretty good. Yeah, it is. It's still pretty good. And it's just like, I was amazed by The Ballad of John and Yoko. Number 3 is She's Leaving Home. For a while, this was number 2 on my list. It's bumped down now, but it's just so heartbreaking, almost. The parents are incredibly selfish, though. Honestly, their daughter runs away and all they can think about is themselves. Which, A+ parenting there. Number 2 is In My Life. Oh, this song. It makes me sad, though, because this was the song that my ex-boyfriend and I, chose to be our song. And now every time I hear it, it makes me sad. I actually couldn't listen to it for like 2 months after him and I broke up. And it's just like, now I kind of like almost cry every time I hear it. But yeah, I still really like it though. And number 1 in my top 10 Beatles and my songs of all time is For No One, which is sung by Paul. This song, I remember hearing it for the first time and it's just like, wow. It was an experience. I mean, there's no way to recapture it either. Hearing For No One for the first time is a whole different level of existence for a minute. For those 2 minutes that it goes on. I wish it was longer. The version I like most, though, isn't on YouTube anymore. I downloaded it, though, before it went, so that's good. But it's like from the mid-'80s, and Paul's singing it by himself, and in the middle, he does the French horn, instead of it actually being a real French horn. He, hums it, and it's great. It's amazing. Now, my favorite Beatle is Paul McCartney. I hope that's kind of obvious by now. Mick Beardy, by the way. Paul with a beard is my favorite. And then I'd say Ringo, George, John. John and George flop. Around, they switch, they go from 3 to 4 and back. Yeah, I've seen Ringo live. I'm looking at my poster right here. I have the Beatles poster right here. I've seen them live. Well, not them. I've seen Ringo live. I'm confused. I'm sorry. And I actually want to show you this that my friend made. She made this octopus's garden. And I was like, if I saw that in the store, I would buy it. And then she's like, I have a gift for you the next time I went over to her house. And she gave it to me. And now when I hang it up, I'm going to send her a message. I hung it on the wall. Because that's what Ringo says when he appears in The Simpsons. This right here, my grandpa gave me. And there's my poster. There's actually another poster right there. And I'm not going to show over there because it's actually kind of messy right now. But, here's my Paul McCartney lyrics book. But, yeah, so she gave that to me, and I really appreciated it. And then This I got off Temu. It doesn't work, but I just kind of like how it looks. It's a music box. And that's it. Next time it's my dad. We're going to hear my dad's top 10 Beatles songs. That's going to be fun. Okay. Bye.